So we are on our way to Pittsburgh, which it is the first time that we've been to Pittsburgh in a really long time. Nick is from Pittsburgh. It's where we first moved when we got married. We lived there for 3 years. So that's kind of where everything started. But I think we're in Virginia right now. And so far Lila's doing really good. She's been a little fussy now, but she's always really good with traveling. But we're excited because this is the first time she'll ever be in Pittsburgh, which is where we started our marriage and started our career as social media business people, entrepreneurs, I guess. So we're excited to kind of show you where it all started and show Lila and explore the city. So yeah. Who is that friend, baby? Who is that friend? You like him? What do you think, Nug? What do you think about a friend? Hi. Oh my gosh. Are you best buddies? Are you best buddies? Jude's like, I want to be everyone's friend. Please be my friend. Tell him, say, be my friend. What do you think about it, baby?
That's only if you have all 6 sitting there and you get to pick one.
One of each color.
It doesn't change the odds at all, unless you do it in advance. But if you do it in advance, there's no difference.
So what do you say the odds are?
No, there's a difference. There's a difference in blue, grab, green, grab, then grabbing 6 and saying all of them. It's actually easier to do it if you grab them all at the same time.
Okay. It's not in a row.
Because you don't have to do them in order, you just have to do them. But
Oh,
it's still a really
I see.
low
It
chance.
wasn't the order, it was just the combo.
Well, yeah, because they were all in my hand, so I didn't know what order
Okay.
they were in.
I
that
gotcha.
order.
Okay.
So it was 2 browns and it was 4 other colors. I remember there because I doubled browns, but there were all the rest were singles.
You double
that's
brown?
Yeah,
I would
2
never
browns.
double brown.
I did it. That's what I
That is
did.
bold.
Yeah, it was like a blue, red, yellow, green, and then 2 browns, and it was like bam, there it was, and we lost our minds. And then we had this discussion, and then I went to the internet and I realized I was wrong.
And the internet is always right, so.
Well,
So it's Saturday, and we are headed to the ever famous Strip. Which, if you've never been to Pittsburgh, is definitely like a really cool cultural experience. It's this strip of the city where you can pretty much get any type of food fresh that you want, and it's awesome. So we're heading there now. Nug's gonna get her first Strip experience, and I'm excited because we used to come here all the time when we lived here, and we haven't been here in a really long time. So we're gonna go get some good food, eat, and see the sights. Yeah, the girl riding the bowling pin. Oh, that's a little bit Miley Cyrus of her, but I like the girl thingy.
I came in like a wrecking ball. I never hit so hard in love.
Hey, you should buy a property up in Upper Lawrenceville.
Yeah, this would be a good spot.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Like, it's like $2,600 for 2
I love that her chatting is just straight. I love it. She has no like middle ground. It's just screams. She has screams. Are you a happy baby? We're about to pull in where we used to live. This is where it all began.
Where it all began.
This is where we first moved when we got married. We were so struggling.
So poor. So very poor.
We were struggling. It's so weird. We probably haven't been here in like 3 or 4 years. I guess it's been probably 3 years.
Yeah, we haven't been moved for 4 years.
Yeah, it's been, I guess, two or three. Well, it's been more than 2. 3 years. We'll say 3. But this is where we used to take walks every day. Baby girl didn't even exist.
No, she didn't.
We lived in a little, like, it was like a mom and pop suite over somebody's garage.
A mother-in-law suite.
A mother-in-law suite, not mom and pop.
So, pizza
And
shop.
it was like $500 a month. It was great. It had lots of spiders though, and our landlords were not great, but here it is. Our little, there it is. It's like right above the garage there, that little blue
Just
thing.
the blue part.
Yep, there it is. So crazy. They're gonna think I'm like a total creep. Filming their house. But there is like a really pretty field here at the end of the road, and we used to walk here every day. And back when we were like super fit. And the business began out of that little apartment, that little 400 square foot apartment. And then here there's like a beautiful field back there.
A lot more fit, a lot less broke.
Yeah.
More broke.
Isn't this so beautiful? There's like a,
You can't see
right
it 'cause
over
there's
the
a
hill, there's like these beautiful trails. absolutely loved it.
There's so much property and they didn't really appreciate it.
Really?
Yeah, it was a park. Well, they didn't never yell at us, but it was not just trails. There was someone's like farm.
Oh, well, they never said anything to us, but we used to walk there all the time. We love going on walks, but
Shot not far.
yeah.
Old.
Here's our old house right there, the little blue thing.
Just the
It
blue
looks
part.
so creepy, babe. We need to not do that.
No, it's all good.
There it is. Our little house. I don't miss it.
It's a good little house.
I don't miss it though.
One time a tire rolled into it.
One time, it was like a tire from across the street, right?
Yeah, it sounded like a bomb. Someone was attacking
And it
us.
rolled down the driveway of our landlords and hit the garage door, and so it like resounded in our
It
house
didn't
because
roll
we were.
down the driveway of our landlords. It rolled for like 4 houses down the street. They were like working on a car, and it just took off and rolled away. It rolled down the road and then down the driveway of the landlord, and then straight into the garage door, which it like left a crater in.
It was so
It sounded
wild.
like a bomb went off because we lived right above it.
We have so many stories from that house, but the biggest one is that is where I started my first online business venture in 2016. January of 2016, I was in nursing school. I was about to finish nursing school at the University of Pittsburgh, and I commuted into the city every single day, and it was horrible. I just decided I wanted to make a little bit extra money, and so we didn't expect anything to come of it. I just continued to do it because I thought it was fun, and I don't know, it kind of was relaxing for me, and we could pay just something, whether it was like part of a bill, groceries, we paid something with it. And then it grew into this whole thing, living in the light and everything. What'd you think about it, Nug? This is before you were even created. Before you were even thought of. She sees the camera every time she sees the camera, she cries. But this is where we lived. I worked at a hospital right down the road there. We went to church right across this little bridge. It's so wild that we haven't been here in so long. Yep, we went to church right down here.
Quaint.
It is quaint. But just getting little glimpses of like where it all started and where we were, which I thought would be kind of cool. Here's little Freeport.
They call it Little Freeport. They
A lot of
don't.
memories here. And right here is where we went to church. This is where it's coming up right here, this little building. There it is, our little church. That is where we led worship for, I guess, a year and a half or 2 years.
2 years. Yeah, exactly 2 years.
We loved it. It was a branch of so Nick's dad's pastor of, how many churches do they have? How many plants? 4?
Well, they have one church. It's in 4 or 5 locations. I think
Yeah,
it's in 5
multiple,
now.
yeah, 4 or 5
That's
locations.
the new one.
And that was one of the newer locations. It was really, really small. It was right down the road from us, and they asked us to lead worship, and it was really, really special. We miss it a lot. We're still looking for a home church back in South Carolina, but a lot of special memories with a lot of special people there. So I thought it'd be kind of cool to see that too.
Did you get distracted by the camera?